All right, I am Xavier. I have been the instructor for the Acting for the Camera course at Trilla Studios. I'm very excited to have my students perform for you all today. It's going to be a live performance, so they will be up here on stage performing in real time. How it's going to work is they will be doing scenes in succession to each other. So it'll go from the beginning all the way to the end. So I would just ask if you, one, make sure your phones are on silent. And two, save your applause for the end. You can have it at the very beginning, but then wait until the end when everything is wrapped up and we're finished. A little bit just about the course and what we worked on. It's mainly working on your performance, not just in front of the camera, but also focusing on the truth and how to authentically perform as your true self. And how to display that in front of the camera, because for those who may have acted on stage, it is different medium that you have to translate your performance to. More subtlety, more nuance, and those things expressing themselves and being big, and how can you identify those things on camera as opposed to the stage. And so we work on self-taping and monologues and scene work, as well as teaching my students and informing them how to have the best materials to market themselves as an actor in this industry, and the unions and different things you got to learn about on the business side as well as the performance side, because you got to know both, okay? There's also a business of acting class here too, so I know they probably go a little bit more in depth as far as that, but on the performance side, we add a little bit of that in there too, just so they know how to traverse this very, very busy industry, okay? So without further ado, I would like to provide a day of wonderful performance. Let's give them a round of applause.
Pass et the result. Bring your breathe. Say what? What you say to me? This here is my house. Bought, paid for, in full. Took me 15 years. So I'm sitting on steps, you want to go to my house, just treat me like your mama taught you.
Cool. When you get in the house, we'll let you too.
So you just walk up top of me in my own house?
Hey, stay.
Boy, I didn't ask you if you're scared of me. I asked you to walk up top of me in my own house.
Put it like that.
How else you put it?
So I could buy you to get in the house. You sit on the step, drop it, sing it to you.
When I say excuse me, I asked you a question.
I don't have to say excuse me to you. I don't count around here no more.
I don't come around here. In my own house that I bought paid for, you done got some money things to go to my house? Is that right?
Yeah, that's right, Paul. People always get drunk and start talking this crazy. Let's keep you get out of the way.
I guess you got somewhere else to lay your head and put food in your belly. You got that?
You don't know what I got. You don't gotta worry about what I got either.
You're right. You're absolutely right. For the last 17 years, I've been worrying about what you got. Now since you said that you're grown and you're a man, turn around and get out of my yard. I'm through doing for you.
What you ever giving me, huh?
Those feet, those bones, that pumping heart, boy. I done gave you more than anybody else I ever give you.
Man, you ain't never gave me nothing. You ain't never did nothing but try to hold me back. Afraid I was gonna be better than you. You ain't never gave nothing but try to make me scared. I used to tremble every time you would call my name. Every time I would hear your footsteps in this house, thinking to myself, what's Papa gonna say if I do this? Or what's Papa gonna say if I do that? What's she gonna say if I cut on the radio? Mama told me she's scared of you.
Hey, leave mama out of this.
I don't know how,
Your mama got to do with
I
this.
don't know how she put up with you after what you did.
I said leave mama out of this.
Oh, what? You gonna give me a whooping? You can't whoop me no more. I'm just a drunk old man.
Get your ass out of my yard.
I'm not going nowhere. I'm not scared of you anymore, man. So if you're gonna put me out, I'm not leaving.
Get your ass out of my house.
You work. See how you work. Mom, I'll be back for my stuff.
Your stuff gonna be on the other side of that fence. And don't bring your ass back till you gotta talk to your daddy.
Okay, so what's the plan? Diane, I need you to get Bruce out of here.
I don't know why you're saying this. Like it's my fault because the Bruce are gone here. You're get us just invited it to the gala.
No. He cannot come to the gala. He tried to feel Kiki up before.
You know what I've been dealing with by myself.
It's like bad. He's like shock Kiki bad.
Tell me about her.
Okay, so I need him to bracelet out tomorrow. Well then, you can take him to the guest house so I never have to see him again.
What the fuck?
Oh,
No.
no.
And hasn't left the block since COVID. He literally had a play for a Celtic house here.
Okay, how about leave him on the rocks? I don't care.
But he's not a responsibility for like at all.
Responsibility. He didn't feel any responsibility for me when I was a kid. When he let me go to school hungry and dirty? No. Fuck him.
Why? That's true.
Do you know what they do to girls in foster care?
You know that.
He let strangers raise me. He let strangers abuse me. He did that.
I said right. Jump on time.
No one always thinks that I was old enough to remember, but I remember clearly. More rest she got, more if he ignored her, or the time that she got manic and he'd go to the bar and we refer us to him. He was the reason that she killed herself. He's the reason. He was the reason that I understood Lisa. And he'll be the reason that you kill yourself. But you know what, Devin? All this destructive bullshit that you've been doing, it's almost like you want me to.
We sound under crates to bitches off the net.
Why is it always about meds with you? Meds.
I know you're not taking them.
Okay, fine. I don't take them. You wanna know why I don't
Why?
need them anymore? Because my doctor took me off of them.
Who's Dr. Kiki's?
No. Dr. Fine, my psychiatrist, is like 2015. You can recover from PTSD, you know. You can have the right tools. You can have the right people around you. You can have safe spaces. You can recover. Yes.
So, after saying space it, right? Is that right? Because you are literally only a liar because of me.
I have a life in spite of you. You want me to be able to talk with broken beat, to have a purpose so you can lay me for your shitty life.
That's bullshit.
You know, I wasn't even going to tell you that I got off my meds because I knew you'd be upset.
Well, yeah.
Do you know how that feels? To know that you don't want me to be well.
Yes. My entire life taking care of you. You don't want my help anymore? Good fucking luck.
It had nothing to do with you. They just needed a woman to fucking look good.
So, did I get the job because I checked a box or because I sucked dick?
Boom!
Have you completely lost it? Do you even recognize yourself anymore? Here, take this opportunity, look in the fucking mirror.
Look at yourself. You act like some big swinging dick. For what? Making the rich richer? You think that makes you a fucking hero?
I didn't go in this to be a hero, and neither did you, so don't judge me for working a system you couldn't fucking hack.
I never got this shot. Do you have any idea what it feels like to be treated so irrelevant? Like a boy waiting to be fucking cut? Emily, if you were in my position,
I was in your position, and you know what? I fucked you on the dinner party with yours.
right, and you weren't jealous.
I wasn't threatened.
You don't get it. You don't get it.
No, you don't get it. Why is it so hard for you to accept that I was doing better than you? Why is it so hard for you to accept that I actually deserve that job? Why isn't that okay? Why does everything depend on you being number one?
Emily, get out of my face.
No, because you're a coward. And you know what? I'm an idiot for thinking that I could save you from yourself. Is that what you wanted to do? You can't beat me in the office. So go with me. Hit me. Show me that you're the kind of man that you think that you are. No. I hate you. I hate you.
Kirby. Yeah. Wow, I've never had a whole bag before.
Really? I thought people from 11 always have plenty to eat since you guys grow the food there.
No. Yeah, we grow them. We're kind of allowed to eat it. It's for the cat. If we get caught eating it, we get whipped. Sometimes. The boys! They have all the stuff from the cornucopia.
How many are there?
Tato, clove, marble. The guy from 3, he's burning all the supplies.
What about the boy from my district? Peta. Is he there? It's in the room. Hey, we got this. We can eat these guys.
How? Can't even walk on that.
We'll be fine. These guys don't know how to forage. They don't know how to be hungry like we do.
They don't have to. They have everything.
Yeah. Until tonight, when we take it. And then, they will be all ours.
And then what? What do we do with all the food?
Burn it, dump it in the lake, eat it. It doesn't matter, I'll think of something. Destroying things is a lot easier than creating them. You remember where the fires go? Meet me back at the Dries tonight where we have a nest, okay? Make sure that you bring the sleeping bag with you in case I'm not back by 9.
Do you remember the whistle? We can hear the one Jay. It means I'm okay. I just haven't made it back yet.
I'll see you for dinner. Just casual.
Be safe.
Hey, you don't want you. Let's talk.
Sure. When you come talk.
7 years, St. Queen. Whole 3. Been here before that?
Yeah.
Been here with substance safety? You live in Quebec? You know, plus a few crews. A lot of the auspicious go there.
It's a cruise.
I don't hurry.
All the line to do, for us, you start going us for 1 to each.
No, we don't. I'm telling you that. And stop taking down scores, dude.
Tech score. She down through this. I'm trying to stop the hours on me. So she eat this.
You ever going to normal type life?
Fuck is that? Boxing barbecue?
That's part of it.
Oh. That's cute. Shut up.
Look, my wife spends half her time on the couch. And my stepdaughter, she like always in trouble because her real father is a real life asshole. And the free moment I got, she's a guy like you.
You know, God told me once, she said, ever keep being in your life, she'll not ready to walk on any safe respect. The heat's on the phone. So her job is to follow me. I'm a mom. You keep that in the family.
What are you? A mope?
I got a woman.
What are you trying?
She thinks I'm sales.
So if you see you around that block, you just gotta leave them and not say goodbye.
Listen.
I need for a happy life.
That's the case me and you, we remind ourselves of your career, God.
I'm gonna do it for yours.
Why?
I want to do it for yours.
Why?
You see, you go to the night, fellas. You do what you do, do what I gotta do. And if I'm there and I gotta put you away, I won't like it. But between you, support best and wife trying to be best, a widow, I'm gonna go down. I get a skinny nap kid. Could have gone off and been. Never.
You know, there's a flip side to that coin, Emma. What if you are the, I got what you got, the one that you were in the play. And when now we met face to face, so I don't feel too good about it. Going into you for a second.
Did they act like that?
Oh no. You never seen such a thing.
What need to do?
Calm down, Peter Boss. It's not about following your heart, it's about security.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means money.
What are you talking?
He's got a lot of money.
Now I hate you, smug bastard.
Oh, well, I hate you. Okay, when you leave here, I hate you.
I haven't paid attention to anything that's been happening these last
Oh,
few
no,
days.
I guess not. I guess I must have misread all those signals.
Yeah, I guess you did.
You're bored. You're bored and you know it. You wouldn't be here if there wasn't something.
You arrogant son of a bitch.
Would you just stay with me?
Stay with you. What for? Look at us. We're already fighting.
Okay, well, that's what we do, okay? We fight. You tell me when I'm being an arrogant son of a bitch, and I tell you when you're being a pain in the ass, which you are 99% of the time. I'm not afraid to hurt your feelings. You have like a 2-second rebound rate, and you're back to me the next pain in the ass.
So what?
Sir, it's not gonna be easy. Okay, it's gonna be really hard. I've got to work this every day, but I want to do that because I want you. Hey, I want all of you.
Bruh.
You mean everything. Just hit me for you. Just be sure your life 30 years from now, 40 years from now. So look, it's with that guy, then go. Okay, go. I'll see you one side. Think I could do it again. If I thought that's what we really wanted. Don't you take the easy way out.
Easy way? There is no easy way because no matter what I do, somebody gets
Would
hurt.
you just stop thinking about what everyone wants? Okay, stop thinking about what I want, or what he wants, or what your parents want. What do you want?
It's not
What
that
do
simple.
you want?
I have to go.
Go.
Well, Landria doesn't exactly pass the resume test. I mean, couldn't you just die? My parents might as well made me ghetto ass, hood rat ass.
Anisha.
Do you indulge?
It's 10 a.m. Don't mess us up.
It's 10 a.m. Were you sure about
Should be alright like that is?
Girls like me are just a placeholder for y'all at a place like this.
I'm not like.
Yeah, I don't say samples, I don't.
That was different.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't. But she, poor thing, she was light-skinned and everything.
No, that was different, alright? Our pops wanted me to be with Fletcher's Lord. They made a competition ever since they lived here. And Malcolm hates that Fletcher got president, he got stuck at Sabine.
Oh, wow. So your upbringing might just be as messed up as mine. Let's have it. What's the difference between a president and a dean, are you?
Mainly going to your unreconciled depression.
Oh, so your parents are gonna hate that you're running as usual.
Let's email back his job.
You will, and you should do it. Most of them end up somewhere big, sometimes even before they graduate. Like someday the fun to proud.
Would you mind? Speak, please.
I want people to know that.
Which one?
Take this full cup of water, right? Is this Vicodin?
Yes?
5 milligrams?
Yes.
I had my wisdom teeth taken out a few years back and they gave Vicodin. It's no good for me. It really upsets my stomach.
Okay.
I'd rather have just straight Tylenol. Yeah,
Are you sure? Kidney infections are extremely dangerous.
I'm sure.
Okay.
Unless I can't remember what they gave you last time instead. It was like had a candy name. Like sort of an arm. Rocks.
Roxacet.
There you go, Roxacet. 7.5 milligrams.
I'll talk to the doctor. doctor and I spoke. We took a look at your chart, and according to the intake form that your mother filled out, you apparently have quite the extreme substance abuse issue. So I think what you said earlier is right. We'll just do it.
Like ever. Back to this hospital, cancer. I really go through not my hairs.
No, it's funny.
Me too. Give me some jello.
Y'all, we'll have everybody come on up to the stage. Amazing. All right, let's do a group bow. Take in your moment. Another round of applause for our amazing. Okay, so real quick, I will open to have, we have time for questions or any comments or anything that you want to have, any feedback you ever want to give to our actors here. But before we do that, I want to allow them to introduce themselves. So I'm gonna go down. They're gonna introduce themselves and the scene that they perform. Scenes. Okay, we'll start.
Rissa Catherine Marie, Fair Play, and Dear White People.
Dino Maroney, Fair Play, and Dear White People.
I'm Kat Miles. We did Hunger Games and Euphoria.
And I'm Tristan Campbell. This is my scene partner, Hunger Games and Euphoria.
Hello, my name is Leon Washington, and our first scene was from Fences.
Hello, y'all. I'm Kadari Stevens, and our second film was from Heat.
Hello, I'm Ali Oliveira, and our scene was from Sirens, the first one, and the second one was from The Notebook.
My name is Christian Richardson, but she stole my thunder.
Sorry.
Good. All right, so at this time, anyone have any questions or anything, raise your hand, we'll come around with the mic. Thank you.
I missed the beginning, so if you already explained this, just let me know. How did you all choose the scenes that you did today?
Well, I actually did have a teensy bit of help from my mom. Love you, Mom. And, yeah, that's pretty much it.
So we brought like a couple selections to class, and then our amazing teacher helped us choose between discuss what kind of characters we wanted to kind of work on, and also what was helpful for me was trying to make the first scene different from the second scene, to have that variety. And so what worked was I brought in the siren scene, and then he brought in the scene from the Notebook, and so that's kind of how it worked with most of our pairs. But it was cool because it felt like each pairing had a really cool, it was kind of a foil between each of the scenes to make it really amazing. So
I would say for our scene in Fences, because of the age difference and we want to do something emotional, that's why we chose Fences.
All right, I chose the Euphoria scene. Rue's an addict, and she's deciding where she's struggling between relapsing or not in the hospital. I decided to make it a little comedy in a sense. But yeah, just because I like the show pretty much, and yeah, I wanted something funny.
For me, choosing a scene with Katniss is one of the characters that people always see me as, but I haven't done it yet, so it's a good opportunity.
I just picked what I watched. That's it.
I kind of sorta want, you guys did amazing. It takes a lot for you guys to come up and to be vulnerable in front of a crowd of people you don't even know. And I just want to applaud you guys for that because it takes a lot of courage, it takes a lot of guts, it takes a lot of, excuse my French, fuck it, to come up here and to show us your work. So thank you for that. I technically kind of sort of have a two-parter. It's like a question and a half. First, I wanted to know, Xavier, do you focus on a particular method of acting, or is it just like an overarching of just techniques, or what exactly, how do you go about your classes?
Specifically for this class, I don't necessarily specify with them as far as a technique. So I don't come into the class and say, all right, we're going to sit down and learn everything about Uta Hagen and learn about Meisner specifically. But what I do is that I incorporate those different methods into the performance and into the training without necessarily saying this is from, of course we have discussions of like amongst ourselves too about like, I'll say this is taken from so-and-so, or this is taken from Meisner or Michael Chekhov, right? I'll say that, but it's never like, this is a Meisner class, and we're gonna just only learn about Meisner for the whole class. So it's like a mixture, a hybrid in a sense.
Thank you. Last question, and this is for the actors. I am also an actor, and a big question that really kind of shook me to my core when pursuing this field, because we are a very vital part of the storytelling. There's a plethora of things that contribute to storytelling, but we are the physical personification of the story. So for me, what I want to know is for each of you guys, what is your why?
You're like why they're doing this?
Why acting?
Yeah, why acting? Why?
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Yeah, I think it's just living in the moment for me. It's a different thing every time. So for Dino and I scene, like, I prefer to play off of somebody. So if he's super heightened in the situation, all of a sudden my character is completely different. So I guess it's just a chance to, one, escape from your own mind, live in the moment, and to entertain people. I think when I was like a kid, I did a show and an abuela came up to me with flowers and she was like, you were so good. So you get a chance to just make people escape for even 15 seconds.
My why is definitely storytelling. I like storytelling and using my physical, being to do that, and my voice is, something that I do enjoy, and it became very therapeutic to me over the years. Like I started back in high school, and it helped me just become somebody different for a short period of time, and then you get to learn different like movements, different vocal, practices and stuff like that. So just, tapping out of myself for a minute and telling somebody else's story is very important. So that's my why.
I think for me, this is what I'm created to do, and I feel the pleasure of God when I act, and it's such a cool thing. And then my vision for it, my underlying why, beyond just this is who I am and I have to, is I want to see people get free in their emotions and even spiritually free. And so that's two parts for me. Wherever I go, I'm bringing God with me, but also when I am in my role and I am that person fully, when I am emoting as them, that's going to draw people in and give them a place to release those emotions in their own life. We've all had that experience with shows and movies where it unlocks that in us and we have that ability to maybe let something out that we've been holding in.
For me, I have a very, very stressful job. So this allows me to just forget about all that. I don't have to worry about keeping someone alive. I'm able to express my emotions in various different ways. And it just is a relief for me. And I like the feeling of taking someone's script and bringing it to life and helping them create their vision. And yeah, that's all.
All right, for me, I was inspired by films like Boys in the Hood and Lean on Me, so that inspired me. I want to be an inspiration to my son. And it took acting for my father to tell me he was proud of me. So that's why I do it.
For me, I would say acting has really just been something that has made me happy and passionate since figuring out I couldn't go to the NBA. That was my, lifelong dream. But doing this, it allows me to enter an element where I can make an impact in others' life, through experiencing and showcasing emotions, feelings, things like that, through the art of acting. A lot of things people go through that can't, or they don't know how to express it. So seeing someone else go through that on the screen, or even on stage, and just embodying what they're doing kind of gives them a sense of, okay, I'm not alone in this. So I find a passion in, unlocking those type of things.
First of all, I love this question. I would say for myself, growing up, I used to always think that acting was only good when it was far away from me. But the past couple of years, I've really had a transformation with understanding my own why. And it's really uncovering the parts of who I am, the parts that I hide, the parts that I don't like. Because all the best research that we have as actors on every role that we can play is our own selves. And we have to really look at ourselves and see, like, how can I really connect and uncover the ugly parts of ourselves too. And that brings healing. And that's really my why, is like being a vessel, and also like for God as well. So I get really emotional because it's like acting is so much part of who I am, and like because I love the parts of myself that I used to hate because of it. So.
For me, acting, I would say it has been I guess you could say a dream that feels like it's been there forever. But yeah, I mean, it's just a reminder to keep on chasing your dreams, and I feel like it actually has come true. So, dreams do come true. I love you.
Other questions?
This is for anyone who wants to answer, but in acting, you can always learn new skills, new things. What is something that a few of you learned that you didn't know about acting when you took this class?
I think a big thing is just like that it's really about the thoughts that you think is the character. It's living, like it's finding that person in you. Like one of the foundations is that you don't ever judge your character, right? Like you find, even like, I'm a very moral person, but I love playing sociopaths. There is a part of me that's unhinged. I don't have to go that deep to find it, honestly. But there's something like we can relate to the motivations. We can relate, like I can build a story in my heart of like, oh, well, this character was hurt at this age and made this choice, consciously made this choice to believe this thing, and that guided them and took them here. Like, so it actually creates a greater compassion for everyone, a greater understanding, and then you just live that. You are that person. So instead of it being, I'm putting on a character, which is also fun, I love doing that also. It's becoming a part of you that relates to this character, giving them a voice.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna piggyback off that. Like going into acting, I was thinking it was kind of like, okay, let's step into this character instead of like being the character. So I feel that at first I was worrying about like, okay, am I expressing this emotion right? Am I looking sad? Am I looking upset? Am I looking scared? Instead of like being scared and like tapping into those like emotions that I naturally feel and just letting my face do what it does. So
I would say for me, I enjoyed learning that every character has a, before story, like creating that life for them beyond the camera first coming on. When I first started this, I used to always see a script and I'm like, okay, now I can just go from here and start. But, acting coaches would tell me, okay, why are you doing this? Where is this person coming from? Why are they angry now? Why are they upset? Why are they happy? So just understanding that even though it's a role you may be playing in a film, whether it's, an important role or a small role, that character has a reason for being at the moment they are. So
I would say what this class specifically helped me with was like a lot with how the camera sees me, and specifically like the wide shots versus the close-ups, and feeling that I can be like a full character without minimizing myself for the camera. Like very much like Kat said, it's all about your thoughts, and that really helped me when I was on set for different things, because I finally have more confidence to not shrink when the camera gets closer. I don't know why, like subconsciously you think about that at first, but it's like I'm still this full character and full person, even if the camera is like, no matter where the camera is. So that was helpful.
So this is for acting for camera, and obviously there are no cameras on you guys right now when you're performing. So curious if in the classroom you were acting in front of a camera and getting to watch playback. Looks like you guys did by the nods. So then how did that feel different performing it on stage, those scenes, as opposed to the scenes in class?
I will say for myself it was kind of funny because I come from a theater background, so I was like, for this class I was trying to really focus on, okay, trust like the volume, all that, don't project, but then for these I was like, okay, now I can project within reason. So leading back into that theater training as well, but having the new techniques also.
Yeah, so I was gonna say I'm like very new to acting, so I've only done things in front of the camera. So he's like, oh yeah, the showcase is on a stage. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm trying to learn all these new terms like upstage, downstage, left versus right. I'm thinking it's that way, it's out. Yeah, so plot twist. But yeah, I would definitely say I like the challenge. But yeah, everything was definitely in front of camera, and yeah, now it's not.
Just to reiterate what Allie was saying too, it's just like everything has to be louder on the stage, but that's not what we practiced in class. We were practicing actually just like talking like normal and carrying the emotions and not overdoing everything. Because you have to be a little more expressive on the stage. So we're like, everything we practiced we had to undo here. So you guys messed it up, thank you.
Yeah, and I just want to add, for me, I don't come from like a theater background either. So it was very interesting to, be acting for a camera and have to do this on stage. And I was like, okay, never been on stage before, so how is this going to go? But I think I have been on a stage before, just not for acting, whether that be other performances, playing basketball, that's still a stage in itself. So just acting is a lot of replacing. So like replacing where you are or who you are on stage with as an acting partner with, someone who helps you get through the scene. So I just use that method to get myself through this.
Other questions?
It's more like an observation. There was something very magical about your guys' eyes as you were acting, and I think that's one of the biggest tells of a good actor, is that it's not their eyes anymore, it's their characters. And in every single one of you, I don't know if consciously or unconsciously, I'm seeing you right now. When you were acting the two different scenes, there were two different eyes in there. So I just want to say that you guys have something very special, so just keep going, because it's not easy to get to that point, and you guys got there. So from here on, only amazing things.
Thank you.
Any other questions, comments?
I had a comment. The transitions were amazing. I like how you transitioned from each scene. Everybody reacted before they walked off, so I thought that was really cool. This is a comment.
Before we exit, I just want to give, and I think the whole class can be with me on this, but huge shout out to Xavier. He was amazing. We all came from different backgrounds and levels of acting, and he was able to work with each and every one of us to get us here. So shout out to you, man. We appreciate it.
I'll say one thing. Just before we close out, I just wanted to say one little comment for anyone out there who is interested in the class or taking this class of acting for the camera. Just one thing to leave you with, and then you can also come and talk to me, or I'm sure any of the actors up here as well, as we're roaming around and hovering like dragonflies around the room. All right, we can, just to leave you with this bit of information. Acting is a verb.
and it is to act, and it is action. And acting is about action. It's about living. And our emotions and our feelings are a byproduct of what we do and what we don't do, what we achieve and what we don't achieve. And they know I've been saying this in class the whole time about it. Don't focus on the emotion, focus on what you're doing. And then when you're living truthfully in what you're doing, how you feel about it will come out naturally. And who you're talking to and how they're responding to you. So keep that in mind too as you go on to your vast journeys. And again, if you're interested and you want to learn more about it after here, I'll be roaming around, they'll be roaming around. You can talk, give us some comments, anything. We'll be happy to let you know more. Okay? Thank y'all.
Thank y'all very much. Awesome work, Xavier and your students. Fantastic job. Let's give them one more round of applause.